Hello, Dave here with emergencyprepguy.com. I appreciate you stopping by. In today's video, we're going to be building a seedling table, a table to hold my seedlings that I start in this greenhouse behind me. And since it's a 10 by 20 greenhouse, space is a premium in there. And so I've looked at a bunch of different designs of the ways different people build it. And I think the one I'm going to go with, I got from LDS Prepper, his YouTube channel. And he uses Mittlider gardening beds like I do. Matter of fact, he's the one that showed them to me. He has a table design. He has several different designs, but the one that he has that I think I'm going to use is built right onto the Mittlider garden bed. And so it'll be high enough that I can still, and there'll be enough room to get under it and everything where I can still use the garden bed underneath it and grow plants that don't grow that tall. But I'll have a table there that I can grow the seedlings on too. So I'm pretty excited about it. I think it'll work out great. So let's get going. Let's get it built. Okay, I just want to show you I've got the lumber all cut and ready to go. The long ones you see there, those are 10-foot 2x4s, two of them that I had left over from previous projects I've done here. And then I've got 6 boards cut there at 36 inches and 3 cut at 18 inches. So we'll get putting this together and we'll come back when we get a little bit more done. Okay, you can see I've got both of the posts screwed onto the raised bed, and I have them lined up right with the bottom of the raised bed. So if your raised bed is level, then the top of your post should be level. Now, what you want to do, I've got a board on there just so that I can test that it's level, and it is you want to run a string. I'm going to move that board that has the level sitting on it. I'm going to take that back off, and I'm going to run a string across the top so that I can make sure and line up the middle leg level. Because you don't want to use the 2x4, because the 2x4 might not be completely straight. So you want to get a string so you know you got a straight line. Okay, just to show you what I was talking about with why it's important to use a string, I ran a string across from the top of that leg to the top of that leg and lined this up perfectly so it just barely touched the string here. And so I know this leg is level, the top is level with the other two, but you can see there's a big gap here, and that's because this 2x4 is bowed. I didn't think it was, but it shows you how good my eye is. But anyway, so when I screw it together, I'll be able to, push it down so that it lines up and nobody will be able to tell. But that's why it's important to use a string. Okay, on these cross braces, these 18-inch cross braces, LDS Prepper just put them in this way, and since I'm just copying his design, I'm just going to do it the same way he did it. So, in other words, this way as opposed to this way. Okay, well, the part that I was going to do in this video is all done. The frame is all done. It's 24 inches wide by 10 feet long. LDS Preppers is 24 inches wide by 12 feet long. And so I've got 5 feet space in between the legs, where he has 4 feet spaced in between the legs. What he did for a top is his original idea was to do some wooden pallets, which to me doesn't sound very exciting because they would be so big and hang over. But anyway, he didn't find very good wooden pallets, so he ended up finding some plastic pallets that worked really well for him, except again, they're too wide for my taste. So I'm either going to build my own little wooden frame with probably like cedar fencing across the top, like 3 of them that I can just set on top of there as a tabletop, and then I can remove them when I'm not growing seeds. Something like that. That's probably what I'm going to do. The other idea would be just take cedar fencing and go all the way across, cut them all, a bunch of them at 24 inches wide, and screw them in across the top. But then it would be more permanent. I couldn't take it off if I wanted to when I'm not growing seeds. So anyway, we'll see that in a future video. Okay, well, I hope that was interesting. I appreciate you watching the video all the way to the end. Don't forget to share this on your social media. That helps us more than anything. And liking the video really helps with the Google algorithm. And if you like this kind of content, we'd love to have you subscribe. So thank you so much. We'll talk to you in the next video.